Hey, hello and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. This reflects image, and in this video I will show you how to achieve this very realistic photo manipulation. It's simple and also realistic at the same time. All you just need to do is to get your value collections. Once you have them, trust me, you're good to go. So let me tell you a little bit about this picture. This picture was taken with Canon 6D. So light setup, a 3 light setup I mean to say. A Godox AD200 Pro as the backlight, as you can see it reflecting from the back, and that 2TT520 flash as the major light. You guys might be surprised why I use my TT520 flash as the main light instead of the AD. I had my reasons, and the reason is that the AD200 Pro is more powerful, and I want the gel to look more realistic than normal. So that's why I brought the gel to the back of the picture to give me a nice outcome. So this picture, I should have deleted this picture while I was selecting, but I love the pose and I don't want to miss something else, because here's what the picture looked like before. I had these black lines over here which is going to disfigure my picture, which I don't actually want. And also, out of the two TT520 flash, only one is responding here. So automatically this picture should have been deleted. I should not have edited the picture, but I wanted to give it a try. That's why I went ahead and edit it, and actually gave me something nice at the same time. So as I always say, post-processing of a picture also matters a lot. Not just you shooting the picture, but shooting too matters. They work hand in hand. But there are sometimes you will see a particular pose in the picture which will look nice, but the light might be awful. Sometimes it might be blurred out. So there are some ways you can actually work on the picture, and it's going to give you exactly what you need. Just like this particular picture here is the before of the picture. So after we did our editing and everything, and here is the after of the picture. So now with no further ado, let's jump into action. So here's what the picture looked like before. The first thing you all know I love to do is to crop my picture to the size I want, which is my 4x5 pixel. So I'll just go to my crop tool, which mine is over here. If you can't navigate here, just click on C on your keyboard and automatically it's going to take you there. As you can see, it already picked the size I always use for me, which is by 4x5 pixel right over here. So once it does that for me, I just have to expand, keep expanding till I see fit. I think around this way is okay. Then I'm going to click on my OK. So after doing that, the next thing I'll be doing, I'll be expanding from the side to fill this white area up with the initial backdrop. So I'm going to scroll over here, but whatever I'm doing, so I'm going to scroll over here, going to my rectangle marquee tool. I'm going to scroll over here, but whatever I'm doing, I'll make sure I'm not touching my subject in any form. So zoom in to see if it's touching your subject. As you can see, it's beside my model, but it's not touching him at all. So after doing that, just have to click on your Ctrl T for free transform, hold down your shift key, then you drag to the left. As you can see, click on your OK, Ctrl D to deselect. So nobody will know you actually extend the background from this side. So come to this area also, do the same thing here, but this time around it's touching my model. So use the navigational key to drag it out. As you can see, it's no longer touching my model. Then zoom out again, Ctrl T for free transform, hold down your shift key, then you keep dragging. As you can see, click on your OK, Ctrl D to deselect. So that's just the first step. So the next thing, do the same thing to this down part also. Scroll over it, then zoom in to see if it is touching your subject or not. So it's already touching my subject, so I just have to use my navigational key to drag it down. As you can see, until it's no longer touching my subject. Then Ctrl T for free transform, hold down your shift key, then you drag down. Click on your OK, Ctrl D to deselect. Then zoom out. So automatically we have expanded our background, and someone might not even tell if the background is actually expanded or that's the way it is. So we still have a little bit of blemishes over here, so we are going to do the same thing to the top part also. Scroll over it, Ctrl T for free transform, hold down your shift key, then you drag up, click on your OK, Ctrl D to select. So that's the first step for the manipulation. As you can see, it's kind of easy and straightforward. Firstly, crop a picture. Next step, expand it. So the next step is for you to retouch your picture, which all know I don't usually do when I'm editing my pictures. If you want to learn my retouching, the techniques I use, there are special videos for that. You can just contact me on WhatsApp. I'm going to pull you through. Very soon I'll be dropping videos on retouching also, but for now, let's go on with the manipulations for now. So let's say we skip our step for retouching. It's still the same techniques, don't worry, it won't confuse you in any way possible. So all you just need to do is, after retouching your picture, after creating your frequency separation layer, let's say I have my frequency separation layer around there. Let me see. Let's say I have it around here. After I'm done with the frequency separation, after I'm done with my retouching, as you can see, all you just have to do is Control Shift and E. It's going to make everything back for you. Make sure it's on the background layer. So let's go on a 1 minute break. See you guys in the next 1 minute. Then we start our manipulation in full. So in case you're interested in getting any of my picture editing file, from my overlays down to my color lookup, which is my LUT file, so you just have to scroll down to your video. So under the comment, this is my description. So it's not going to load the description for you. You just have to click on show more, click on it. So it's going to show all the options. Once it does that, just click on my store link. So here's my store link. Once you click on it, it's going to take you directly to my store. So you can actually select any file you want. From the color lookup, this is a light skin LUT. This is a feather which I use in my recent video. This is 100 premium baby overlays. This is my first video course. This video course entails on how to download all the files I want. The site I use in downloading all my files free of charge, including my Photoshop panels also. This includes my PNG files. This includes all my packs, all my picture editing files, my premium overlay, my PNG, my flying fabrics, my color lookup, my presets. So once you buy this, you've already bought everything apart from this one. So here is my flying fabrics. Here is my, in case you want to give me any project for me to work on. Here's my color lookup. Here is my background overlay, and here is my preset file. So in case you're interested in buying anyone, you can actually go for them. The good news there is that you can actually buy your own currency, any currency of your choice. You can buy with any currency of your choice. So welcome back, guys. I was the 1 minute short break. So actually, if you are yet to see the BTS video on how this shoot is being done, so there's a link down in my description below. You can just go there and check it out and see how and what we went through while taking this picture. So this picture was just to get an entire collection of pre-wedding shoot in my catalog, because I don't have any. So in case someone wants to book me now and ask to see the previous work I did, which I have nothing to show for, so that's why I just use the model to recreate something like this. So that being said, now let's jump back into action. So I'll be going to the previous file, which I've actually removed my model from the background. So this is exactly what our picture looks like. As you can see, it's similar to this also. It's almost the same thing. So don't mind this layer. Just this layer is because I actually want to show you the before and after of everything. So this layer is not part of everything we're working on. As you all know, we only have our background layer here, and that's the same layer we have here, also background layer. This is not part of the work. So the next thing we need to do now is to duplicate our background layer by clicking on Ctrl J. As you can see, we now have background layer and our background copy. But our background copy now, let's change it to model. The name, let's rename it to model, MODEL. Click on your OK. So under our model layer now, we want to crop out our models from the background, and also we are cropping this out with it also, this thing they are standing on, so that it's going to make our work very easy for us. So there are so many tools we use to crop out model from background, but actually I have one I use, my quick selection, for it to give me a head start, and my polygonal axis tool to finish it up. If you want to learn how I do all those cropping, watch my previous video on manipulation. It's going to show you how to remove models from background perfectly. So I already have my selection saved. I save my selection so that it won't take my time whenever I'm manipulating the same picture next time. What I just need to do is to go to my select. Under my select, I'll load my selection. Then I'm going to click on the one I save with. This is the name I save it with. I click on it and I'll click on my OK. As you can see, it actually brought back our selection for us. The next thing we'll be doing right now is just to click on our marks, and boom, automatically it's going to mark our model for us. You might not know what it just did right now until you turned off the background layer. So right now you can see our model layer is being turned off. we have our model layer without the background. So now turn it on back. After that, the next thing we need to do, our background is already smoothing, so we have nothing to do here again. There's no stress in this again. All you just need to do is to go to where your overlay collections are and pick the one you need in particular. This one I will just use in this video, and I will drop it for you guys for free. As you can see, it's very easy to use. There's nothing special about it. You just drag and drop, then you call it a day. As you all know, most of the time I use like 4 different layers here before I bring in my overlays, but in this one I'll only be using just my model layer alone, not to stress anybody out. And this picture will be given out for you guys to practice with also. So I'll click on my background layer, I'll go to my file manager, then I'll go to where my files are located. I'll go to where my files are, then I'll go to where my overlays are located, and I'll search for it. So this is the overlay we'll be using right now. I'll click on it. As you can see, it's more of a cutting look. I just have to drag it down to my Photoshop. As you can see, it's directly below my model layer, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be. If yours is above it, you just have to drag it down so that it's going to be below it. So I'm going to expand from the size. I'll expand from the side until I get what I need. I'll keep expanding until it gives me perfectly what I need. So once I'm done with it, I just have to click on my OK. Even without doing anything on it right now, it already look realistic enough. But as you all know, for it to look more real, all we usually do is to change our blend mode from normal to soft light. So that's the same step we'll be doing right now. I'll just have to change the blend mode from normal. I'll change that to soft lights, and boom, automatically it's already looking real. But I don't like the way the background is too saturated, because what I need is my brown background to reflect back. Or the overlay I just brought in right now also came with its own color of backdrop, which I actually don't like. So what I'll be doing right now is just to click on my Ctrl U on it. Then under the saturation, I'm going to drag it down. As you can see, it's actually cued the color of the backdrop for us. Then I'll click on my OK. So right now you can start your color grading, but as you all know, there's this particular flower vase. I don't know why, what it did to me, but I actually love it so much. So I'll just break it down back into my Photoshop. I'll just go to my file manager, then I'll go to where the file is located. I'm going to pick it out. This file and the rest I'll be using in my nearest video. They are all available for sale, so you can just go to my store and purchase them there. So this is the flower vase I'll be using right there. As you can see, it actually came with its own shadow, and that's the beauty about it. That's why I love it so much. So it's already realistic even without doing anything to it. What I just need to do is to drag it down to my Photoshop. As you can see, just going to drag it down. I'm going to expand it from the side. I'm going to expand it. Then I'm going to click on my OK. After I'm done with that, click on my Enter key, and boom, automatically it's already looking real. So now let's start our color grading, and let's call it a day. So we're going to click on our uppermost layer, which is our model layer. I'll click on it. Then as you all know, the first step in our color grading is to use our vintage brush to darken the edges of the background to look real. But actually these edges are already darkened, but you can just spice it up a little bit. So we're on a rectangle marker tool now, so long click on it. We're going to bring our elliptical marker tool back. This is what you're going to be using. Click on it, hold down your shift key, then circle around your model this way. Then invert the selection by clicking on Ctrl Shift and I. Go to adjustments, then click on solid color. Make sure you're filling with 100% black. Click on your OK, click on your Enter key. After doing that right now, click on the marks, then it's going to load up the property for you. Under the feather, increase the feather to about 600. 697 is okay. Then the opacity of it, just bring it down to about 25 or so. 25 is okay. So that being said, right now the next thing is to use your color grading LUTs. So it's very easy to be using LUTs instead of you color grading from scratch. It's going to stress you out, especially if you have so many work to do. But if you already have the custom made LUTs that you created yourself or you bought, it will be very easy for you to make use of to enhance your picture. So I have some collection of that I'll be using right now. So the one I'll be using right now is already also available for sale in my premium LUT file. So if you are yet to get my LUT file, kindly do so today. It's going to help you a lot. So all I just need to do is to go to my adjustment layer, click on my color lookup. Under my load 3D load, I'll click on it. Then I'll scroll down, then I'll go to where my natural finance is. I'll click on it and boom, automatically look at the color it gave us. But the color, it's a little bit too saturated, so what I will do right now, I'll bring down the opacity to about 46 or so, which is okay. Click on it and boom, already have a nice manipulation. So look at the one we actually did before and look at this one. They are so similar, some might not even tell the difference. Look at it and look at this. So I think with this you should be able to manipulate the picture, which I'll be dropping for you guys. So that's about this tutorial, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also turn on the notification icon. If you have any question, you can contact me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. See you guys on my next tutorial. One love.